Column multiplication, 3 digits by 2 digits. So, for example, we could do 675 multiplied by 12. Now we start by rewriting it like this. 675 multiplied by 12. And we're going to start by ignoring the tens column for this number below. So we're going to ignore that 10 there. So we're going to treat it as a 1-digit by 3-digit multiplication. So we now have 2 multiplied by 675. That's 2 times 675. So we'll start with 2 times 5. 2 times 5 is 10. So I draw my 0 below from the 10 and I carry my tens. So 2 times 5 is 10. 10. So that's the first one done. I next do 2 multiplied by 7. 2 times 7 is 14, which I'm going to put down here. But firstly, I add my remainder, which is 1. 14 plus 1 is 15. So I write my 5, my 15 below. And again, I carry my tens and they go next door as a remainder. So I have 15. 15. And that's from 2 times 7, which is 14, plus my remainder 1, which makes 15. Okay, so that's the first two done. Finally, I have 2 multiplied by 6. 2 times 6 is 12, which I'm going to put down here. But again, firstly, I add my remainder. 12 plus my remainder of 1 is 13. So again, I put my 3 below, and I carry my tens. So I have 13. 2 times 6 is 12, plus my remainder of 1 is 13. Now I have no more numbers to multiply, so I can now bring this 1 up like this. And now I've done that first calculation, I can get rid of these remainders, so I can cross these out now. So we've just worked out that 2 multiplied by 675 equals 1,350. So I can write that here. So that's 2 multiplied by 675. So that's the first one done. I've now got this 1. But the problem is it's not actually a 1, it's a 10. We've got the units column here, we've got the tens column here. So because I'm actually doing 10 multiplied by 675, I can't just put my first calculation, which is going to be 1 times 5, down here straight away, because 10 times 5 is not 5, it's actually 50. So to make this work, when you're multiplying in the tens column, you always put a 0 down in the units column there to start us off with. And now I can do my first calculation, which is 1 times 5. 1 times 5 is 5, and that 5 goes in the tens column now. So it works now because you can see 10 times 5 is 50. Next, I've got 1 times 7. 1 times 7 is 7, which I'll put down there next. And then finally, 1 times 6 is 6. So we've now worked out that 10 multiplied by 675 equals 6,750. So I'll put that there. That's 10 multiplied by 675. Now I don't just want 2 multiplied by 675, and I don't just want 10 multiplied by 675. I want both of them together. 10 plus 2 makes 12, which is what I'm aiming for. So I'm going to now add these two together. I'm going to add my 2 lots of 675 and my 10 lots of 675 together. So we'll do this down here below. 0 plus 0 is 0. 5 plus 5 is 10. So I put my 0 for my 10 there, and I carry my 10s next door as a remainder. 5 plus 5 is 10. Next I've got 3 plus 7 plus 1. 3 plus 7 is 10. 10 plus 1 is 11. So I put my 1 for my 11 down there, and again I carry my 10s. So I've got 3 plus 7 plus 1, which is 11. Finally, I've got 1 plus 6 plus 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. And 7 plus 1 is 8. So I've got my 8 there. 1 plus 6 plus 1 is 8. So my final answer for this question, 675 times 12, is 8,100. I can write that above here as well. 8,100.